You know, when you watch that cooking show where Jamie Oliver is cooking turkey and all the trimmings, pretending like it's Christmas Day, but really he's recorded it in September? Well, I feel like I'm doing that to you for all the best reasons. It's Christmas Eve, and I didn't want to, and I thought about it, taking a break from the podcast, but I didn't want to take a break. So I decided we were going to do an episode that comes to you on Christmas Eve that's all about giving you a bit of a pep talk, making sure that as you're the woman who is usually holding the load, who's usually doing everything for everybody else, who's giving and pouring into her customers and her family and her friends all year round, I wanted to bring you an episode that was dedicated to you giving yourself the best Christmas gift that you can give, which is the gift of self appreciation, the gift of honoring your boundaries, the gift of remembering exactly who you are and why you are brilliant. Let me say that again. Why you are brilliant, because you are brilliant. And I bet that you're like 99.9% of other women out there, just like me. Confession, I am exactly the same as this. You are so busy moving on to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, making sure that everybody around you has exactly what they need. And sometimes you are bottom of the list. Okay. So I want to make sure in this episode that you can take a little bit of time for reflection and also take some powerful actions to honor your boundaries over the festive period and beyond into 2026 and really feel some self appreciation, to really feel that you are not just worthy. Worthy doesn't do it justice. You are way more than worthy. You are incredible. And whatever the results have been for you in your business this year, just honor them. Yeah, you've done your best. You've done as much as you can do. The year is over. It is now time to spend the final week of 2025 with your loved ones, enjoying yourself. And of course, next week's episode is going to come to you on New Year's Eve. And I'm going to bring you some journaling questions, some business planning questions, helping you to go into 2026 feeling really well prepared. Okay. So for today, I want you to sit comfortably. Imagine that we're around the Christmas fire together with our Christmas jumpers and our antlers on. Yeah, exchanging gifts, having all the Christmas feels together. But obviously, here I am speaking into my microphone for you. The first thing I want to get you to think about, let's talk about this thing of self appreciation. I want you to reflect on the wins that you've had this year. I want you to think through the year, just mentally. Start 2025 in your brain at January. What did you do? Where were you? What went well? What were you selling? What programs were you delivering? Who were you supporting? Go through the year, January, February, March. What did you do? What was Q1? Yeah, what did you celebrate at the end of Q1? What was Q2? What were you doing in the summer? I want you to really think about the wins that you had. What went well? What felt really, really good? We are so good as well, I can't speak. We are so good as women at not celebrating our success. We're so good at going, oh yeah, oh you like my dress, oh this old thing. Oh yeah, you like my hair? Oh yeah, I did it in 5 minutes. Yeah, take the compliments, feel the wins, acknowledge the success. I want you to recognize the growth that no one saw. Where do you feel like you had a little win on the inside? Yeah, where do you feel like you developed in some way? It could be like some personal growth, some personal development. It could be a mindset win. Where was the growth that nobody else saw? Take a minute to acknowledge that. Yeah, take a minute to acknowledge the emotional roller coaster that I know that you had in 2025. We all did, right? We're all riding our own emotional roller coaster, which takes, it takes time, it takes effort, it takes resilience. Yeah, there'll be things that happened in 2025 where, yeah, you felt like you had to dust yourself off, get up, and keep going. We all have that. I would be lying if I said to you that I didn't have moments in 2025 where I felt less than, where I felt unworthy, where I felt like things weren't going to plan. Yeah, but do I sit and wallow? No. I dust myself off, get on with it, take a different path, look through a different lens, try to see things differently, trying to be more curious, trying to be more creative. Okay? Reflect on the wins, recognize the growth that no one saw, acknowledge that resilience roller coaster that you needed to ride. Yeah? And just really take a minute to appreciate all that you went through to get to this point. Yeah? You'll be opening your presents tomorrow, being with all your family. Just take that 10 minutes today to appreciate you and all of your brilliance, which moves me on to the next thing for this episode, which is boundaries. I know that you would have given a lot this year. I've given a lot. Yeah, we all give a lot. That's what it means to be a coach, to be a service provider, to be an educator. We give. Yeah, we are always putting other people's knowledge, other people's results, other people's transformations first, because that's what we do. When actually sometimes we need to honor our own boundaries. Yes, the most generous gift I believe you could give yourself going into 2026 is the gift of boundaries. Where did you in 2025 maybe not uphold your own boundaries? Where did you say yes where you should have said no? Yeah, where it felt like a no, but you didn't want to say it. Where could you make sure that into 2026 that you are honoring the no? Yeah, that you say no before you say yes. And I know that there's that great bit of business advice. I've heard it many times. Say yes to everything, take all the opportunities. And yes, I am the first one to say if there's an opportunity that you want to go for, say yes, figure it out later. Until saying yes doesn't honor you, until it requires you to give too much of you. Yeah, until it doesn't feel good, until it cuts across your peace. Yeah, until it doesn't make you happy. Yeah, say yes, get all the opportunities until you want to say no. And when it feels like a no, say no. And when you honor your boundaries, that actually frees up emotional space, right? When you say no to one thing, please know that that's making space for something better. Yeah, you're not actually saying no. You're saying yes to the something bigger and better that's coming down the road for you. Okay. So, 3 simple Christmas boundaries that you could put in place for yourself is no festive guilt. No festive guilt. I know that there's a risk that all of us could feel some festive guilt. You might at times think, oh, I should be working on my business. I shouldn't just sit and watch Netflix with the family. I shouldn't just sit and watch another Christmas movie. Yes, you should. Yeah, no festive guilt. Don't be thinking, oh, it's a weekday. I should be working on my business, or I haven't posted on Instagram. I should do it. No festive guilt. Do whatever you want to do. Okay, that's boundary number 1. No festive guilt. Boundary number 2, protecting your rest days. Decide in advance what days do you want to take off and protect them. Yeah, keep them ring fenced. Don't give them up for anybody. Okay, if you feel that you really want to take some self care, some full on rest days, take them guilt free. And then boundary number 3 is saying no to emotional drains, right? I know that you've probably got people in your family or people that might arrive at your house, or you might be in their house and they might be present. This happens at Christmas all the time. We're surrounded by people we love, but also sometimes we're surrounded by people who don't feel good, whose energy doesn't feel good. Yeah, push away those emotional drains. If there are people around you that you really have to tolerate and that they feel emotionally draining, take yourself away. Say no to them. Don't let those people bring you down. Especially if, like they're asking questions about your business and passing judgment on, maybe they've watched you on TikTok and they're passing a judgment on how you do your videos. All those people who feel emotionally difficult to be around, say no to them. Yeah, have a boundary that you're not going to tolerate them. Okay. So that's just 3 examples of Christmas boundaries that you could put in place for yourself. Can you think of any more? Yeah, if you can think of some more, let me know, right? DM me over on Instagram. Let me know what are those Christmas boundaries that maybe I need to be putting in as well. Yeah. Next thing I want to cover in this episode is the gift of seeing your own talent, right? Like, I know that you probably don't see your own gifts. Yeah, but I know that you have them. I know that you're a genius. I know that you are a talented expert. But I also know that you probably don't ever really want to say that out loud. Yeah, but I want you to know this. As you move into 2026, you owning your brilliance will be the reason that people come to hire you. You owning your genius will be the reason that you are the shining beacon, that you are the lighthouse, that you are the people that they seek out. Okay? Your talent is what will grow your revenue. Yeah, your self belief is what will drive your sales. Make no mistake about it. However well established your brand is, whether you've been doing this for 6 months, 6 years, or 16 years, you are the magic in your business. You are the essence of everything that you do for your clients. And without you seeing your genius, without you really stepping into your fullest power and potential, you're holding yourself back. No more being humble. Can we make that a deal? Can we say that in 2026, you are going to kick away the humility? Right now, I'm not saying you need to turn into an arrogant shit. That's not that is not what we're saying, right? Because nobody loves an arrogant shitbag. Yeah, nobody does. However, you being too humble and bashful and being like, oh, yeah, my clients love my work. And oh, yeah, my clients get great results, but I don't want to share it on Instagram in case people think I'm getting too big for my boots. No, 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 no. You have to share it. Okay? I want you to give yourself the gift of self love, self appreciation, and seeing your own brilliance. Okay? Now, I'm going to leave it here because let's see, how long have I been chatting to you? I've been chatting to you for 12 minutes, right? I think that's enough of your time on Christmas Eve because I bet you've got sausage rolls to cook, mince pies to eat, turkey to buy. I mean, last year, oh my God, last year we were literally hunting round for quite a lot of the things on our Christmas dinner plate on Christmas Eve. So I hope you haven't got that kind of stress going on. I hope you manage to get to the pub at 4 o'clock and hang out with your mates. I certainly will be. But yeah, I will leave it here. I want to finish by giving you some appreciation from me because here I am about to wish you Merry Christmas, but I also want to say a massive thank you, especially if you are a loyal listener of the show, especially if you are a client inside my mastermind, inside my sales accelerator, inside the content club. If we have done work together in 2025, in whatever capacity that is, I want to say thank you. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you. Yeah, because I couldn't do any of what I do without you. Yeah, this show wouldn't exist without loyal listeners. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have the best Christmas. I hope you'll be singing at the top of your voice in a few hours' time, having an absolute ball with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones. I know I certainly will be. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you next week for our New Year's Eve business planning episode.